咁我都好開心可以邀請到聯合國愛滋病規劃處駐華辦事處國家協調員 MrMarkStirling 先生嘅。咁我將要問一條問題咧係關於因為咧 MrMarkStirling 先生咧喺聯合國裏邊咧有好多咧做咗好多關於愛滋病嘅預防同埋推廣嘅工作，咁就想問翻佢，咁對於一個反歧視愛滋病患者同埋呢個反歧視信息推廣方面，究竟喺佢經驗裏邊做到啲乜嘢，同埋有啲乜嘢嘅少少啲嘅 idea 可以俾到大家咧？ Hi, MrMarkStirling. So there will be one question for you. So with reference of your international experience working in United Nations about fighting against AIDS stigma, would you like to share with us some practical measures that can eliminate the HIV or AIDS stigma and discrimination within our community?
Thank you. I've seen this film, I think 5 or 6 times, and I'm happy that it's always in the dark, because always I shed a tear. I'm upset.
咁咧佢都好開，咁咧Stirling 先生已經睇過呢部紀錄片5、6次啦。咁咧每一次睇完之後都好慶幸咧，喺個黑暗嘅環境當中，因為佢流淚嘅話都冇人知道。
I shed a tear because I'm reminded that people living with HIV, they are no different. They are not abnormal. There is nothing that is special or wrong. It is just that they are living with the virus. But their experience of life is very different to mine because of the stigma.
咁咧，其實睇完佢每次睇完呢一部紀錄片之後，佢提醒翻自己就係話，愛滋病患者同我哋一般人係無異嘅。佢只不過可能佢只不過帶有呢個病毒，但係好可惜嘅就係佢哋嘅生活同我哋一般人嘅生活咧有好大嘅差異。
So the tear and the sadness is due to 2 things. Once, sadness about the impact on their lives, and secondly, sadness because what we are doing as society is wrong.
咁咧，我對呢件事感到非常傷感嘅，係第一件事佢傷感係因為佢哋好不幸地感染咗，而第二件事就係咧發覺到原來我哋普遍嘅大眾對於佢哋竟然有做出啲咁唔正當嘅行為。
International experience, perhaps 2 things which could be helpful. Firstly, it's important that every society, every leader, makes sure that there is regulation and policy in place to protect confidentiality of HIV status, but also to make sure that there is no laws which discriminate against people living with HIV. Employment, healthcare, education, insurance. Policies and regulation must be put in place.
咁有2件事其實社會咧係做到而且好重要嘅。第一件事就係希望每一個社區、每一個國家都可以制定一啲法律或者一啲嘅規管，對於愛滋病患者人士嘅私隱方面，希望得到一個保障。同埋第二件事就係我哋法律上面絕對唔可以有任何嘅一啲規矩、任何嘅一啲規則係對於愛滋病患者，不論喺就業方面，比如喺所有嘅醫療保障方面係受到歧視。
I think the reality in Macau, Hong Kong, on the mainland, is that good policies are often in place, but managers don't implement the policy, and there needs to be supervision of this.
咁咧喺香港、澳門同埋內地其實都有好多呢啲非常之好嘅啲法律同埋規管咧，去保障呢啲愛滋病患者嘅。但係好可惜嘅就係咧，好多嘅一啲執法者對於呢一啲嘅規矩咧就未好嚴格咁樣遵行同埋去執行。咁希望呢個可以改善。
I think the second international experience is that the responsibility rests with citizens to change community values around stigma and discrimination. 咁亦都希望第二件事就係希望我哋社區可以做多啲嘅宣傳，令到我哋嘅市民咧對於愛滋病患者同埋愛滋病更深入嘅認識，同埋希望從而咧減低甚至消除佢對於愛滋病患者嘅歧視。 And as we saw at the end of the film, with the guy standing on the corner asking for a hug, if every one of us could walk around and talk about this and hug 10 people and talk about this, then maybe we could start that social movement of building understanding. The change doesn't happen from other people, the change happens from amongst you and the way in which you talk with your friends, your loved ones, your partners about these important things.
咁喺電影最後咧，我見到有一位男士咧喺街頭裏邊，希望其他雖然佢係愛滋病患者，都希望咧市民咧俾佢一個擁抱。如果呢件事可以喺我哋社區實行同埋展開嘅話咧，我相信我哋咧整個社會對於愛滋病患者嘅歧視嘅程度係可以減弱好多㗎。 呢啲事情唔係人哋應該做，唔係人哋開始去做，開始去做嘅話應該由你哋自己開始，你去宣傳，你去推廣，話俾你屋企人聽，話俾你朋友聽，愛滋病患者同我哋其實係無異嘅。
If I could make a personal comment, my wife was going to come with me today, but she has gone to South Africa to bury my niece. She died, she was not 30, she died of AIDS.
本身咧，我太太咧今日咧係同我一齊嚟澳門嘅，但其實佢而家咧就喺南非嗰度。咁因為咧我嘅侄女都係死於愛滋病，而佢喺南非咧就係下葬嘅。
She should not have died. The only reason why she died is because she lived with fear of what her family thought about her, which stopped her from accessing treatment, from getting the support from her family, and the consequence of that is that she died.
佢就係未到30歲就過咗身，佢可以冇咁年青，即係佢過身可以再活得再長久一啲嘅，但係好可惜嘅就係佢活喺自己嘅恐懼當中，活喺人哋嘅歧視當中，活喺佢對於佢自己屋企人同埋朋友嘅不信任當中，而結果就係佢未到30歲就過咗身。
After the funeral, there was a meeting within the family, and we showed both the film and the documentary to talk and to open the discussion around HIV and discrimination.
喺佢嘅侄女嘅喪禮之後咧，佢向佢出席喪禮嘅朋友同埋家人咧播放咗呢套紀錄片同埋咧一個電影，咁咧就展開咗關於愛滋病嘅一個善意嘅溝通。
I spoke with my mother-in-law last night, and she was crying about this film, and she was thankful for this film because it's opened discussions within our family which need to take place.
佢都同佢奶奶去尋日咧睇過呢套電影，咁佢奶奶非常之感動，亦都咧同佢講咗好多嘢，咁咧希望咧可以幫助到愛滋病患者減低歧視，活得更精彩。多謝咁多位，
多謝晒。